Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I want to give y'all my Redeemer and my Creator and my Redeemer all the praise, glory, and honor. I haven't done a video in a while. I'm going to get back to do, I got a couple I got to do, but I come across some information today that I think everyone needs to be aware of. Um, all right, I want to start right here on, let me see if that's ever loaded up. I want to read a couple of Bible verses. Um, And the light of a candle shall shine in thee no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries all nations were deceived. This is the King James Version. The King James, the original, the Bible, the scriptures, the Old Testament was wrote in Hebrew, and the New Testament was wrote in Greek. Now, there's some, when you go back into history, some people think the Greek was translated from Hebrew, that the New Testament was wrote in Hebrew. But what the history tells mostly that it was wrote in the Greek. So, the King James Bible is deceiving people. Okay, I was raised on the King James Bible, and I was taught never to get away from it, that it was the true Bible. Well, let's see right quick. Um, For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. Uh, Friends, people, we need to know the original wording to understand what was really being said. So that's in the Greek. The original was in the Greek. This is translated from the Greek. So this Bible, Blue Letter Bible, gives you the tools to look up the Greek meaning of what this means. Okay, I want to look at this word, sorceries. For by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. Now, folks, we have to want the truth in these last days. Um, and let's see what the Greek word is for that. Sorceries. Sorceries. There it is. The Greek word is, y'all can see it there. Let's click on it and read what it says. Now, that's a whole lot different thinking from sorceries. That's a whole lot, that word there is exactly what you think it is. That you get a prescription, and the King James translates the following manner: sorcery and witchcraft. The outline of the biblical usage for this Greek word is the use and administering of, y'all see that? Um, what that says right there. Okay, now I'm going to go over here to um, this right here. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, Go your ways, and poured out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth. And there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them that worshipped his image. Okay. Um, now, the I'm just doing this video here to make you aware of the things that are going on, that they're telling you the truth, but you got to find it. You got to find it. Research it. The CDC, let me go back here. This is from the cdc.gov website. They're telling you there's a uh, they made a preparedness zombie pandemic, CDC. Okay, well, I heard today that Amazon came out with a policy to change their terms and service policy. Let's see what it says. Let's see what that's about. The Amazon's come up with it too. So they're making you aware that something's going on. There's 21 million confirmed cases of this stuff they're not really telling us about right now. That's got to do with a zombie apocalypse, some kind of a virus. That's a zombie virus. They're telling you this, you know, and they're telling you the truth, but you got to go to the websites to find it. Um, this is Amazon's terms and service. What is permitted zombie apocalypse percent to the AWS service terms? Well, y'all go through it and read this. I'll put the links in the description box. Y'all go through and read this and see what what they're telling you. They amended their terms and service to include um, about in case there was a zombie apocalypse, that they're not held liable. So they're telling you too now, not just the CDC. Uh, and let's see what the lawyers have to say. Some of the lawyers. The CDC wants you to prepare for a zombie apocalypse. Yes, you read that right. Um, y'all need to research this out. Research this because um, they're telling you that the zombie apocalypse is coming. But anyway, but what I'm going to say about this is that uh, this thing that's going around now, it's one of the files of God, and God's going to protect His people. But what I wanted to concentrate on a little bit was this verse right here, uh, in the first, talking about the angel. Um, Saying to the seven angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a grievous swords on these people that had taken the mark, and upon them that worshipped the image. Well, let's see who the angels are. The seven angels are talking about the seven archangels, but the in the earlier Jewish writings, there's 10 archangels, and I want to read a couple of them to you. Metatron and Sandalphon. These are two archangels. This is Enoch and Elijah. That's who these two angels are. The Bible tells us that angels come in the form of men. They went to Lot, they went to Abraham and his wife, and they went to Mary, Mother Mary. Gabriel did. But what I'm saying is that sometimes they're in the form of man. And I'm going to tell you what, they're those angels are here uh, that's that's pouring out their vials on this earth, and they're in the form of man. So, and I'm gonna do a video on the Sandalphon, and because when you get into the history of things and you start reading what they've kept hid from us, you start seeing that things are not what they say on this earth. Sandalphon's here, and probably Metatron's here, and Michael's here, and Gabriel's here. I know that much. I do know that much, that those four are here. Well, three, Michael and Sandalphon and Metatron's probably all on this earth in the form of man. And I'm going to do a video here pretty quick showing you that these angels are in the form of man. Angel means messenger. So they can be in the form of man. But I just want y'all to see that, because I'm going to do a video on Sandalphon, because I've researched it enough to believe in my heart that they're here in the form of man, and that started these vials. I believe we're into the tribulation period. That the governments of the world are hiding it from the people. I want to put there's a YouTube channel called The Two Preachers. Now you go look at that channel and watch their videos, and y'all will see disasters happening like you've never seen before. They're not showing them on the news. These are individuals in these all across the world that's doing these videos, and they're having floods and like you've never seen. They're and folks, all this virus has to go through representatives here on earth. But I want to thank y'all for coming to this video. I'm fixing to do a few more videos. I've had YouTube is, well, I ain't going to say nothing about them. I just want to thank y'all for coming. I hope everyone has a great day or night, wherever you're at, whatever time it is. I hope you have a wonderful, great night or day.